Welcome back, Hordlings, to more Oblivion. Looking for things to do. I want to start diving into some of the Fighter Guild stuff, which is going to take place in Anvil to start and at Cheydinhal. We also have a quest from Coral that also leads us to Cheydinhal, which is separated as bursts. So let's go ahead and map this out. I've heard rumors in Chorol that Reynold Germain has been seen in Cheydinhal. That he's acting strange whenever approached by someone from Chorol. He seems to have no memory of them whatsoever, even if he's met them before. This seems strange enough to follow up on. I should go to Reynold Germain around town. Reynold denies that he's ever been to Cheydinhal recently. In fact, in his drunken condition, it's doubtful he can make it anywhere without falling down. He's paid me 50 gold to travel to Cheydinhal and find the man who's impersonating him. Apparently, I've been that direction. But we're going to fast travel to the fort on the other side here and walk our way. I don't want to just fast travel everywhere. I'm not big on that. I played Fallout 4 and Outer Worlds. I play them on the hardcore mode where you can't fast travel, and I find that the game is much more fun to play that way. And I highly recommend that you do the same. That's right. We got our light. Looks like we got a little goblin over here. My fucking awesome armored horsey came with me. This goblin is going to be fucked. Whoa. The fuck did it... Oh, there he is. That's right, goblin. Don't fuck with the game hoarder. Got my little light spell going on there. The other bad thing about using the horse is your athletics don't go up. It's probably... Ah, fuck me. An Oblivion gate. I feel like I have to go in there. We'll hit it later. Just did an Oblivion... fucking Oblivion gate. Sons of a bitch. Where is it? Off the blue road. I guess they're going to be opening up everywhere at this point. You got a problem, bandit? What are you, fucking immune to fire? Set your dick on fire, buddy.
Don't feel bad.
Alright, there's our light armor kicked in. So I was reading a little bit on strategies. You want to block, and after you want to counterattack with 2 quick swipes or a power attack. And that's pretty much how you want to do it. One or the other. And then you want to back off because likely your third attack will be blocked. Ah, fucking Oblivion gate. I feel like I need to get some better weapons and armor. I'd love to ditch this. This light armor just sucks, dude. It just gets fucked up so quick. Ah, let's see. I can't repair it. It's magic. So why does it degrade so goddamn quickly? That's the question. I guess a lot of it has to do with my proficiency in light armor. I'm not good at it, and therefore it's going down quicker. It gets beat up quicker. We obviously want to get this up to Journeyman. Heavy armor is at 78. More effective use. Meaning it doesn't get as fucked up as bad. Light, way down at 25. But the good thing is that we want to wear some and keep that skill going up. Direct fucking hit.
Whoa.
What do we have here? Little cave I haven't discovered yet. Is that another wolf? It's not even moving. Well, must be a plant. Alright, wait here, horsey. Oh, that's a pretty plant. Whoa. Water hyacinth nectar. Get our herbalism up here. Collect some planting plants. Oh, that's what I was hoping for. Some Nurny root. Pick some flowers for the hookahs. The hookahs back home. A barren cave. This is where I came out of? How come this wasn't on there? This must be a surprise we didn't find this. Let's confirm it will be on our map. No, this is new. The Barren Cave. All right. All right. Let's put on our ring. We will also keep the Phylactery of Lithness, or should we go with our... Oh, that's our... Yeah, we'll take agility. We want to be able to sneak right now. That gives us speed of 6. That gives us agility of 6. Those are both nice. But then we also have our... Oh, the Circlet of Omnipotence. Yes. Which gives us 3 to everything, which is kind of nice. Get a solid save here at the beginning. Save 53. Coffins. Those are probably vampires. See if we can get them outside. Does daylight hurt these motherfuckers? We get them outside? Yep, they're vampires, all right.
Will you fall down and bleed to death?
That's all right. We have potions of cure disease. As long as we take care of that within 72 hours, we are okay. For instance, whoa, zoom the fuck out. Blades, Night Brother, associate, pickpocket, okay. Active effects. There's our disease. Porphyric hemophilia. And apparently hit me with a potion of sickness as well. But we can go here. Use that. And bleh. You can see that that didn't help at all. Maybe I gotta take this off. There we go. That gets rid of it. But there's gonna be multiple vampires in here, so we are just gonna keep it. Well, nice crash. Game crashed and then the save became corrupted, so I couldn't even load it. So we gotta fight asshole again. I don't even know if I contracted at that time. It's very hard not to. Yeah, I got lucky. That's okay. There's plenty more vampires in here to fuck me up. Oh, that's me closing the coffin. I was like, oh shit, what am I opening? fucking spirit in here. Let's try to take the vamp out. You're the one that ran away like a little bitch.
Do your worst. Show me what you got. Yeah.
Come on out here, fucking stud muffin. Dude, what a fucking pussy. Fucking body go get evaporated? Got hit up with some disease finally. That's alright. We won't auto-save. We'll just make a new save. Incorporeal ghost there. I need to get a cure disease spell just to make it so much easier. Turned on dead up to level 7. Yeah, gonna have to rely on our potions. Alright, I'm gonna heal up and we'll be back. Alright, let's delve deeper, folks. Let's delve deeper. Let's not have a torch shot. Instead, I'm assuming this light spell gives me away. Is this guy... Alright, maybe we need... Alright. Six out of 640. Get that motherfucker recharged. None of my little stony stones here work. Common Soul Gem 4. Oh, I brought it up to 306. He's got the Dwarven Caress. Worth a good amount of money. I mean, shit, we can hang on to it. For now. Headless Zombie. Look at this fucking arm hanging out. Help me. Help me, Game Hoarder.
Huh? Oh. Yeah. Your pen. No.
On what? Vampire Knight. Kiss my nuts, big guy. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to fucking save, dude. What are you doing? That's when you want to click it. Click it before you tick it. God damn it. Cheating motherfucker. Ah, lick my asshole. I want to click a different button. I don't want to click my mouse button. Such bullshit, dude. It's a frustrating experience. No, I was sitting up there. I'm not sure what the fuck you're talking about. Fucking break all these cocksuckers. You suck cock at lockpicking. God damn, I'm good. It only took 2 tries. That chesticle is not worth a shit. Oh, fuck me. Another chest? Gonna be here all day, folks. Elven arrows, right. Holy shit, alright! Making sure I didn't miss anything else.
Hey, I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Is that a vampire orc? My sneak must be okay. I'm right in front of this motherfucker.
You humans are all the same.
We are all the same. And we all bleed the same. Elven Claymore. Holy fuck. That is a, that's a heavy weapon, folks. But Weighs 44, worth 600. Yeah, of course my boots are already fucking broken. I bet you so is my greaves, yeah. Weighs a little bit more and worth more than this, so we'll get rid of the Dwarven Cuirass. The Cuirass of Battle is... Why the hell? Oh, that's my light vest, yeah. I need to sell this. It only weighs a pound, but there's no point in having that. And for the love of God, I need some magic fucking armor for my boots and greaves. Or my greaves and... what is it? Gauntlets? Boots? Yeah, boots and greaves. This light armor sucks. Oh, shit. Sorry I have to put you all through this. Look at that. Mace of Strain. Blunt one-handed burden. Mystery of Talara. Great of Soul Gem. $430. Well, burden. It's kind of cool. This Elven Claymore weighs a fucking dickload. We get rid of 10 pounds though. Mystery of Talara. Oh! Acrobatics book. We'll read that once we get out of the cave here. I want to finish this cave before we get wrapped up into that. I need to figure out what books I've already read. I've been trying to remember to mark them off on a sheet. That's not worth even carrying. This longsword's awesome, but fuck, it weighs a lot. It's a great backup weapon, though. I'd hate to get rid of it. Okay, I got rid of some ogre teeth. And... Scam skin, I can probably sell that too, but it's gotta go to the alchemist for all that. Just get rid of it. Get some extra weight here. Vampire dust is worth a lot. Venison. Fucking eat that. Oh, you know Papa Game Hoarder needs those lockpicks. Doing a little sacrificing there, I guess. What you doing there? Oh, fuck.
Last mistake you'll ever make. This ends here. Ha!
Fucking retard. Put your fucking sword on.
Die, damn you!
Ah, fuck that. Stupid ass. Alright, they obviously can see my light.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Come on then, bitch.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Let's go.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even sure I got my sword out right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Vampire Matriarch kicked my ass though. But anyways, fuck using this light. That just gets my ass kicked. Let that go out. Suck it, bitch. Son of a bitch. Goddamn fucking motherfucker. Holy shit. Oh my god, get my lock picking up. That's fucking terrible. Security's about to go up. H fucking Christ, bro. I'm not even ever gonna want to do fucking a hard one of these. Not while I'm fucking recording anyways. It's so fucking stupid, dude. You literally have a millisecond. Jesus Christ. Orcish Greaves. I kind of want to take those and just get rid of the shitty Greaves that I have. Greaves of the Monkey. Oh, we got a weight problem again here. These will work a lot better for me. Acrobatics does me no good when they're fucking broken. But we have 13 pounds of shit now that we cannot carry. Really need to sell some of these things, some of these stones. Because that's 40 pounds there. I think I might just chuck some Daedra hearts. Well, actually. Fucking I'll eat them. Give me those back. Helps with my alchemy. I just ate mad demon heart, y'all. Alright, that's it for the vampires in here, I think. So, we're going to drink a cure disease potion. That will get rid of any hemophilia. We should be good. Mithril Greaves. Strong potion of separation. Train endurance. Those are worth money. Mithril Greaves. 2 armor. And 4. You'd think that would be better. My Greaves, my Orcish Greaves that I just got, 6 armor. My Caress of Battle, yeah. This is way, way better. By the way, we need to keep repairing. Get that armor up. Even if we're losing hammers, we gotta keep practicing. Dagger of Scorching. Bro, you know we gotta take the fire dagger. Fire damage. Hell yeah. More shit to have to drop. I need to eat hearts. Where are my hearts at? Eating hearts, restore agility. What else? What else? Restore agility. Yeah, the heart's away too, though. They barely filled me up! Sorry, folks. I'm the worst luck. I mean, it's Trog Bullhammer. He's not supposed to be good at this. You know? He's not supposed to be good at this. How am I over encumbered? Suck my balls. I'm at 420. Elven bow, how does that compete to my fine steel bow? It's got to be better, right? It weighs a lot more, though. Shit. Oh, boy. Alright, get rid of all our hearts. Picked up some nice stuff here in this dungeon, though. That is all the chesticles. I went ahead and checked the map-a-lap. It is no longer being overrun by vampires. Oh, it's a beautiful day out. Luckily for me, I'm not a fucking vampire. We need to make it to the town and sell shit, y'all. We need to sell all these rings, all this bullshit. His skin should be burning off. It's not realistic. Alright, anyways. Back on the road. Barren Cave complete. Back on the road to Cheydon Hall. Go get my fucking horse. My very obedient horse. Get us a nice new save here.
What is it, citizen?
Fuck you! Do you have an issue with me? I'm assuming this is an asshole bandit. I can't pick up much. I'm not really worried about your dwarven arrows. I do like me some lockpicks though, because I suck ass at lockpicking. Hey, did you see that guard? You see what a badass I am? Yeah, that's right. My horse is cooler than yours. Fuck you. Alright. Let's go, horsey. I'm gonna park your ass up in the stable up here and go get some pussy. Happy holidays, everybody. I am playing this on Christmas. Hope everyone is having a happy holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. I don't give a fuck. That's up to you, but hopefully you guys got lots of cool shit. Feel free to buy me something off my wish list. I have about 600-700 games on my wish list. And I need them. I need more games.
How are you?
I'm doing good, bitch. How you doing?
If you want to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Tovas.
I'm here to talk to you, sexy. Tell me about Shadenhall.
Tovas knows his horses, and I'll stay with him and these beautiful creatures forever.
Oh my goodness, you are really into horsecock. Tell me about Reynald Germain.
Reynald Germain? No, I don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, though. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at Newland's Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
Any rumors?
Griand Garana can talk her way out of anything. Of course, all she usually talks about is herself. Yes?
What are you into, sexy mama? You like jokes? You do not like being admired. She likes jokes and boasting.
Remarkable. That's great. Don't talk such rot.
I don't, baby. I don't.
Don't talk such... Well done. That's just... Where'd you get that? That's good. You're wait... I like that. A lot. Not... What a great story. You're good.
I know, baby.
Take care.
Thanks for helping me out with my speechy craft. Cheap wine. We're going to explore the shit out of Shadenhall, so...
Good afternoon.
How you doing, bud? I see you have the 10 Commandments of the 9 Divines. It is not a skill book, so I won't read it. Oh yeah, I gotta read the Mystery of Talara. Why don't we go ahead and wrap up our our video with a little reading of the Mysteries of Talara. And if you do not care to hear the story, you can exit now. We don't give a fuck. Here we go. Mysteries of Talara, Volume 1. The year was 3E405. The occasion was the millennial celebration of the founding of the Breton Kingdom of Camelot. Every grand boulevard and narrow alley was strung with gold and purple banners, some plain, some marked with the heraldic symbols of the royal family or the various principalities and dukedoms which were vassals of the king. Musicians played in the plazas great and small, and on every street corner was a new exotic entertainer. Red Guard, snake charmers, Khajiit acrobat, magicians of genuine power, and those whose flamboyant skill was equally impressive if largely illusion. The sight that drew most of the male citizens of Camlorn was the March of Beauty. 1,000 comely young women, brightly and provocatively dressed, danced their way down the long, wide main street of the city. Like this story. From the temple of Setiet to the royal palace, the menfolk jostled one another and craned their necks, picking their favorites. It was no secret that they were all prostitutes, and after the march and the flower festival that evening, they would be available for more intimate business. Like. Gina attracted much of the attention with her tall, curvaceous figure, barely covered by strips of silk, and her curls of flaxen hair specked with flower petals. In her late 20s, she wasn't the youngest of the prostitutes, but she was certainly one of the most desirable. It was clear by her demeanor that she was used to the lascivious, she's used to the lascivious glances. Though she was far from jaded at the sight of the city in splendor, compared to the squalid quarter of Daggerfall where she made her home, Camlorn at the height of celebration seemed so unreal. And yet, what was even stranger was how at all the same time familiar it all looked, though she had never been there before. The king's daughter, Lady Gilia, rode out of the palace gates and immediately cursed her misfortune. She had completely forgotten about the March of Beauty. The streets were snarled at the standstill. It would take hours to wait for the march to pass, and she had promised her old nurse, Ramke, a visit in her house south of the city. Gilia thought for a moment, picturing in her mind the arrangements of the streets in the city, and devised a shortcut to avoid the main street in the march. For a few minutes she felt very clever as she wound her way through tight curving side streets, but presently she came upon temporary structures, tents and theaters set up for the celebration, and had to improvise a new path. In no time at all, she was lost in the city where she had lived all but 5 years of her life. Peering down an alley, she saw the main avenue crowded with the March of Beauty. Hoping that it was the tail end, and desirous not to be lost again, Lady Gilia guided her horse toward the festival. She did not see the snake charmer at the mouth of the alley, and when his pet hissed and spread its hood, her charge reared up in fear. The women in the parade gasped and surged back at the sight, but Lady Gilia quickly calmed her stallion down. She looked abashed at the spectacle she had caused. "My apologies, ladies," she said with a mock military salute. "It's all right, madam," said a blonde in silk. "We'll be out of your way in a moment." Gilia stared as the march passed her. Looking at the whore had been like looking in a mirror. The same age, height, hair, and eyes, and figure almost exactly. The women looked back at her and it seemed as if she was thinking the same thing. And so Gina was. The old witches who sometimes came to Daggerfall had sometimes spoke of doppelgangers, spirits that assumed the guise of their victims and portended certain death. Yet the experience had not frightened her. It seemed only one more strangely familiar aspect of an alien city. Before the march had danced its way into the palace gate, she had all but forgotten the encounter. The prostitutes crushed into the courtyard as the king himself came to the balcony to greet them. At his side was his chief bodyguard, a battle mage by the look of him. As for the king himself, he was a handsome man of middle age, rather unremarkable, but Gina was awed at the sight of him. A dream, perhaps. Yes, that was it. She could see him as she had dreamt of him, high above her as he was now, bending now to kiss her. Now one of lust, not one of lust, as she had experienced before, but one of small fondness, a dutiful kiss. "Dear ladies, you have filled the streets of your great capital of Camlorn with your beauty," cried the king, forcing a silence on the giggling, murmuring assembly. He smiled proudly. His eyes met Gina's, and he stopped, shaken. For an eternity they stayed locked together before His Highness recovered and continued his speech. Afterwards, while the women were all en route back to the tents to change into their costumes for the evening, one of the older prostitutes approached Gina. "Did you see how the king looked at you? If you're smart, you'll be your new royal mistress before the celebration ends." "I've seen looks of hunger before, and that wasn't one of them," laughed Gina. "I'd wager he thought I was someone else, like the lady who tried to run us over with her horse. She's probably his kin. And he thought she had dressed up like a courtesan and joined the March of Beauty. Can you imagine the scandal?" When they arrived at the tents, they were greeted by a stocky, well-dressed young man with a bald pate and a commanding presence of authority. He introduced himself as Lord Strail, ambassador to the Emperor himself and their chief patron. It was Strail who had hired them on the Emperor's behalf as a gift to the king and the kingdom of Camelot. The March of Beauty is but a precursor to the Flower Festival tonight, he said. Unlike the king, he did not have to yell to be heard. His voice was loud and precise in the natural modulations. I expect each of you to perform well and justify the significant expense I've suffered bringing you all the way up here. Now hurry! You must be dressed in position of Cavalstier Rock before the sun goes down. The ambassador needn't have worried. The women were all professionals, experts at getting dressed and undressed with none of the time-consuming measures less promiscuous females required. His manservant, Norbuth, offered assistance but found he had little to do. Their costumes were simplicity itself, soft, narrow sheets with a hole for their heads. Not even a belt was required, so the gowns were open at the sides, exposing the frame of their skin. So it was long before the sun had set that the prostitutes turned dancers were at Cavalstier Rock. It was a great wide promontory facing the sea, and for the occasion of the Festival of Flowers, a large circle of unlit torches and covered baskets had been arranged. As early as they were, a crowd of spectators had already arrived. The women gathered in the center of the circle and waited until it was time. Gina watched the crowd as it grew, and was not surprised when she saw the lady from the march approaching hand in hand with a very old, very short, white-haired woman. The old woman was distracted, pointed out islands out at sea. The blonde lady seemed nervous, unsure of what to say. Gina was used to the detailing with uneasy clients and spoke first. Good to see you again, madam. I am Gina of Daggerfall. I'm glad you bear me no ill will because of the horse, Horse, the lady laughed, somewhat relieved. I am Lady Gilia Reyes, daughter of the king. I always thought that daughters of kings were called princesses, smiled Gina. And Camlorn, only when they are heirs to the throne. I have a younger brother from my father's new wife, whom he favors, Gilia replied. She felt her head swim. It was madness speaking to a common prostitute, talking of family politics so intimately. Relative to that subject, I must ask you something very peculiar. Have you heard of Princess Delara? Gina thought for a moment. The name sounds familiar. Why would I have? I don't know. It was a name I just thought you might recognize, sighed Lady Gilia. Have you been to Camelot before? If I did, it was when I was very young, said Gina, and suddenly felt it was her turn to be trusting. Something about the Lady Gilia's friendly and forthcoming manner touched her. To be honest, I don't remember anything at all of my childhood before I was 9 or 10. Perhaps I was here with my parents, whoever they were, when I was a little girl. I tell you, I think perhaps I was. I don't recall ever being here before, but everything I've seen, the city, you, the king himself, all seem like I've been here before long ago. Lady Gilia gasped and took a step back. She gripped the old woman, who had been looking out to the sea and murmuring by hand. The elderly creature looked to Gilia, surprised, and turned to Gina. Her ancient, half-blind eyes sparkled with recognition, and she made a sound like a grunt of surprise. Gina also jumped. If the king had seemed like something out of a half-forgotten dream, this woman was someone she knew, as clear and yet indistinct as a guardian spirit. I apologize, stammered Lady Gilia. This is my childhood nursemaid, Ramke. It's her! The old woman cried wild-eyed. She tried to run forward, arms outstretched, but Gilia held her back. Gina felt strangely naked and pulled her robe against her body. No, you're wrong, Lady Gilia, whispered to Ramke, holding the old woman tightly. The Princess Talara is dead. You know that. I shouldn't have brought you here. I'll take you back home. She turned back to Gina, her eyes welling with tears. The entire royal family of Camlorn was assassinated over 20 years ago. My father was Duke of Oloin, the king's brother, and so he inherited the crown. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Good night. Gina gazed after Lady Gilia and the old nurse as they disappeared into the crowd, but she had little time to consider all she'd heard. The sun was setting, and it was time for the flower festival. 12 young men emerged from the darkness wearing only loincloths and masks and lit the torches. The moment the fire blazed, Gina and all the rest of the dancers rushed to the baskets, pulling out blossoms and vines by the handful. At first the women danced with one another, sprinkling petals to the wind. The crowd then joined in as the music swelled. It was a mad, beautiful chaos. Gina leapt and swooned like a wild forest nymph. Then, without warning, she felt rough hands grip her from behind and push her. She was falling before she understood it. The moment the realization hit, she was closer to the bottom of a 100-foot-tall cliff than she was to the top. She flailed out her arms and grasped at the cliff wall. Her fingers raked against the stone and her flesh tore, but she found a grip and held it. For a moment she stayed there, breathing hard. Then she began to scream. The music and festival were too loud up above. No one could hear her. She could scarcely hear herself. Below her, the surf crashed. Every bone in her body would snap if she fell. She closed her eyes and a vision came. A man was standing below her, a king of great wisdom, great compassion, looking up, smiling. A little girl, golden hair, mischievous, her best friend and cousin, clung to the rock beside her. The secret to falling is making your body go limp, and with luck you won't get hurt, the girl said. She nodded, remembering who she was. 8 years of darkness lifted. She released her grip and let herself fall like a leaf into the water below. Alright. Mystery of Talara. Sounds like she got sent away when she was little and she became a hooker. Fantastic. Good night, everyone. Sleep tight. Merry fucking Christmas.